I forgot my hat. I forgot my hat. Don't start the stream yet. I forgot my hat.
Well, I will also need to adjust the camera by just a smidge. No, by just a. Well, this is awkward. Oh. Oh, okay. That's even more. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, the manhandling. But there you are. Here we are. Sit down.
I found my hat. The hat has been retrieved.
The camera is crooked by just a smidge, but that's fine.
Oh, well, here, let me see.
There, it's better.
I made it worse. What did you do initially?
Oh, for some reason, I don't want to tell. There we go. That's a lot better.
Yes. Just adjust the thing a bit here.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, everyone. There, hold on. There.
Yep. No.
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 Hold on. This one.
Maybe. I mean, either way, I look fabulous. That's nobody ever.
I don't like that.
Your shove is the only one to frame.
Nah. I had just fixed it. Wait, hold on.
It's the computer. It's too close to the monitor.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Usually we would fix it within. Stop! What are you doing?
Adjusting the wire. Let it under the laptop. I touch one thing and you're I touch one thing and you're literally like, I choose death.
All right, okay. That's still a little bit crooked.
I mean, it's better than
I don't know what is acting. Why is acting up? Here it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, just tilt it that way and then tilt it. It's always the fit. I'm going to lose my mind. That's it. You're going to go up here in front now. There. Oh, that's a fast improvement.
What? Bro, why haven't we done this to begin with?
Welcome to the
why didn't you just put it up there to begin?
Okay, so we had 3 minutes of small delay.
All this time, we could have just sat it up there.
It's just so awkward to have. It's just so awkward to look at. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Random Fan. I'm your host, RavenWood Reads.
And I'm your other host, Dominic. Welcome to another episode of Raven Reads. This time it's me reading. We are reading today Michael Crichton's The Original Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's much better. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Now I'm at an angle. You just need to adjust your chair. See, you need to adjust your chair like this direction. No, a little bit like those. Just line it up with mine. Push it back a bit. Oh. Oof. Line it up with this one.
That's a very couple.
No way. Let me adjust it like there we go. Sorry, it's not about perfection. It's about being aligned, perfectly. Okay, no, it's not about perfection. It's about being aligned and the camera angle just right, where like it still feels a little. It still feels a little bit crooked by just by half a centimeter.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm looking flat.
No, I'm talking about like the camera. Oh, okay, this is gonna be a bit. No, this way. No. This perfect. Okay. I did it. Okay, now we can random our fandoms and RavenWood Reads. Let's get to the chat.
Okay, speaking of random fandoms, random Star Wars.
Okay. So we watched Maul. It was great.
Maul's
but we're not.
Lord.
But yeah, we're not going to talk about that just yet.
Yeah, we'll do a review on that series a bit later. All I will say is that I definitely recommend it. You know, if you were into Star Wars: The Clone Wars, you know, definitely give Maul Shadow Lord a chance. It takes place chronologically one year.
You have to look up.
It takes place chronologically 1 year after the final season of the Clone Wars. Definitely give it a chance. It'll be worth your time. Trust me. But for now, we are back. We are reading Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. We'll probably only read 1 or 2 chapters tonight because we have things we have to do tomorrow. So
this time, without fail, we can definitely do his Jill Valentine stream. Now,
yes. Now that we've figured out what was wrong with the OBS, he forgot to update it.
No, it's not that. No, I figured out what was wrong with the OBS, and it was a simple like a plug-in issue. Like it was a few issues here and there with the like the settings itself and whatnot. If I'm going to have if I go live, I think what's also another issue is that if I go live and it's a live, if it's a game that has to have internet connection, you know, if it's a one of those live service games, I guess, like if it's Fortnite or Fallout 76, as I recently tested out. I don't know about Minecraft.
Go check out that stream, by the way.
I don't know about Minecraft. I wanted to try that out because I know that it does it can require like other players from across the world, so that, and also the like it's online thing and whatnot.
Would also like to try giving Nuno a chance on stream, but yeah.
I feel like no. I feel like that would be a bad idea. There's a lot of.
No, trust me. Love other people do it, but yeah.
There was a lot of I feel like there's a lot of problem with online gaming. So and because that's what I noticed, like I had zero issues while playing, mostly zero issues while him playing an offline game. If it's an online game, fewer issues. So I feel like our until I get a, what do you call it? Not AUX cord, an audio cord, not an auxiliary cord, an audio cord. I got that confused for some reason, even though it says, anyway, if I get an audio cord, all I have to do is listen to the instructions of Anime Guy, who's my friend.
Lance Corporal Anime Guy.
And if I plug it, if I listen to his instructions thoroughly, right? Hopefully, all I would need now is an auxiliary. What do you call it? An audio cord. Yeah, not auxiliary. Well, I keep thinking auxiliary cord. Anyways, an audio cord. All I need is an audio cord. I looked throughout the house, and we do have audio cords.
Just not the right one.
They're old.
Well, old, but doesn't mean they don't work.
This laptop does not have those red and white cords with the yellow, white and yellow cords. Capture card does not have does not have any of the red or yellow, and neither does this laptop. That sounds like more like a computer thing.
You don't have to worry about the red or yellow. If it just needs the white, you can just plug in the white and ignore the other two.
True, but anyway, guys suggested. Well, I have to double ask. I'll have to ask him again about the yellow, red and white. Sorry, the red and white one. Or I think he said that I might need both or something, or if there's ports. That's the thing. I think he was asking if I had any red or white ports, and I do not have either ports. So that would be a thing that I'll have to do. So anyways,
investments.
Bottom line, I would need an audio cord.
But these things cost money.
Yeah, I'll definitely ask.
Please continue to watch and give us your support. It helps us.
Well, technically it doesn't, but
it technically
I
doesn't.
Understand what you're talking
yet.
About. I know what. So, but there's also the issue that I would need a gaming PC or a gaming computer, but for a cheaper for a cheaper go-to at the moment, while I make a plan, a savings plan, I guess, for
we're currently using a laptop.
Well, the laptop will work for just the streams, but
currently we're using this, but until we get a proper gaming PC,
then I would just download OBS on that, and then
enough about that. We are here to read Jurassic Park.
Yeah, so we'll solve our issues later, but
we continue to need and ask for your support.
More mostly just
that was the Jurassic Park 3 reference. We continue to need and ask for your support. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right, we are back in the control room. I'll hold it up so you can see it.
I can't see.
You don't get to see.
Okay.
Henry Wu came into the control room to find everyone sitting in the dock, listening to the voices on the radio.
Jesus, if we had about like that to shout.
Gennaro was saying, his voice tiny on the speaker. No stopping it. No. Huge with no natural enemies.
No. It's swapping from Dr.
That's Gennaro's voice, and then
no.
There's other voices going on. No stopping it. No. Huge with no natural enemies. My God, think of it. In the control room, Hammond said, "Damn those people!
I thought it was a swap dialogue.
No, it was a bunch. It was a bunch of other people speaking on the speaker. It was just Gennaro only saying that. He only said this line and then that line. There was other people speaking. That's why there were breaks, then space, then break, then space.
No, I think that's more like if it's a conversation between two people, you don't have to say, Jesse said.
That's why there's space. That's why
I don't think it's
space.
I don't think it's multiple people. I think it's two.
It is. It is.
So therefore, anyways, we'll continue, I guess.
Yes, thank you. In the control room, Hammond said, "Damn those people! They are so negative." Wu said, "They're still going on about an animal escaping. I don't don't understand. They must have seen by now that we have everything under control. We've engineered the animals and engineered the result. He shrugged. It was Wu's deepest. I have to set the book down. My arms getting tired and there's shadows everywhere. It's getting in the way. Okay.
The only shower that you need to worry about is your hand.
It was Wu's deepest perception that the park was fundamentally sound, as he believed his paleo DNA was fundamentally sound. Whatever problems might arise in the DNA were essentially point problems in the code, causing a specific problem in the phenotype, an enzyme that didn't switch on, or a protein that didn't fold. Whatever the difficulty, it was always solved with a relatively minor adjustment in the next version.
Pause, I almost forgot. We were going to do a random fandom this week, but we decided to do one.
We decided to do that next week.
Yeah, we decided to do it next
We
week.
will
We're
cover
not.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Anyways, you made me lose my spot.
No,
Where
it's
was
right here. Ish.
it? Okay. Similarly, he knew that Jurassic Park's problems were not fundamental problems. They were not control.
Excuse me. I covered my mouth. It's just I don't have sleeves on it.
Right. Anyways. They were not control problems. Nothing as basic or as serious as the possibility of an animal escaping. Wu found it offensive to think that anyone would believe him capable of contributing to a system where such a thing could happen. It's that Malcolm, Hammond said darkly. He is behind it all.
Malcolm's like, now, chaos theory, yes, numbers.
He was against us from the start. You know, he's got his theory that complex systems cannot be controlled and nature can't be imitated. I don't know what his problem is. Hell, we're just making a zoo here. The world's full of them, and they all work fine. But he's going to prove his theory or die trying. I just hope he doesn't panic Gennaro into trying to shut the park down. Wu then said, "Can he do that?" "No," Hammond said, "but he can try."
This is so.
He can try and frighten the Japanese investors and get them to withdraw funds, or he can make a stink with the San Jose government. He can make trouble. Arnold stubbed out his cigarette. "Let's wait and see what happens," he said. "We believe in the park. Let's see how it plays out." Muldoon got off the elevator, nodded to the ground floor guard, and went downstairs to the basement. He flicked on the lights. The basement was filled with 24 Land Cruisers, arranged in neat rows. These were the electric cars that would eventually form an endless loop, touring the park, returning to the visitor center. In the corner was a Jeep with a red stripe, one of 2 gasoline-powered vehicles. Harding, that, had taken the other that morning.
Harding.
Yes.
From the video
from
game.
the video game. Yes.
Dr. Harding. And also, technically speaking,
Sarah's father. Even among, all right.
Very.
Harding the vet had taken the other that morning, which could go anywhere in the park, even among the animals. The jeeps were painted with a diagonal red stripe, because for some reason it discouraged the Triceratops from charging the car. Muldoon moved past the jeep, toward the back. The steel door to the armament room was unmarked. He unlocked it with his key and swung the heavy door wide. Gun racks lined the interior. He pulled out a Rambler shoulder launcher and a case of canisters. He tucked 2 gray rockets under his other arm. After locking the door behind him, he put the gun into the back seat of the Jeep. As he left the garage, he heard the distant rumble of thunder. "Looks like rain," Ed Regis said, glancing up at the sky. The land cruisers had stopped again near the sauropod swamp. A large herd of apatosaurs was grazing at the edge of the lagoon, eating the leaves of the upper branches of the palm trees. In the same area were several duck-billed hadrosaurs, which in comparison looked much smaller. Of course, Tim knew they weren't really small. It was only that the apatosaurs were so much larger. Their tiny heads reached 50 feet into the air, extending out on their long necks. Anyways, the big animals you see are commonly called Brontosaurus.
Yes!
The reporter
Bronto!
said, but they are actually Apatosaurus. They weigh more than 30 tons. That means a single animal is as big as a whole herd of modern elephants. And you may notice that their preferred area alongside the lagoon is not swampy. Despite what the books say, brontosaurs avoid swamps. They prefer dry land. Yeah, I don't know which year exactly, but I remember Brontosaurus was renamed Apatosaurus sometime, I believe, back before the 2000s.
Then what was Apatosaurus renamed to?
Buddy, that question right there is as stupid as someone asking what's Obama's last name.
No.
I just told you Brontosaurus was renamed to Apatosaurus.
My line of logic was that that means that there was once an Apatosaurus.
No!
For some reason,
Brontosaurus got renamed into Apatosaurus. That's where the name Apatosaurus came from.
I don't know why I thought that. I was like,
no one knows what's going on in your head.
I don't know why I had that thought.
Oh my God. Wow.
I don't know why I had that thought. It sounded like logic, like if the brontosaurus. What? No, I think I had a different question. Okay, wait. So wasn't there eventually a brontosaurus? Or is it just like they just renamed it and just never?
Originally, the sauropod's name was Brontosaurus.
Okay, but
then when Brachiosaurus was discovered, they changed Brontosaurus because it sounds so similar to Brachiosaurus. They changed its name to Apatosaurus.
But there's so many B names.
Yes.
Brachy and Bronto. Those the two different. That's like the whole Spider-Man versus Superman situation all over again.
Yes, but that's spy versus soup.
They literally had to, I was told that they literally had to put a hyphen in Spider-Man's name because of Superman. There was like some sort of little lawsuit. I want to Google to see if that's true.
Anyways, Brontosaurus is the biggest dinosaur, Lex, Ed Reed just said. Tim didn't bother to contradict him. Actually, Brachiosaurus was 3 times as large, and some people thought Ultrasaurus and Seismosaurus were even larger than Brachiosaurus. Seismosaurus might have weighed 100 tons. So many people are asking for Seismosaurus and Ultrasaurus to be added to Jurassic World. To be added to Jurassic World Evolution 3. And I agree with them. We need more sauropods in the game that were mentioned in the books. Anyways. Alongside the Apatosaurs, the smaller Hadrosaurs stood on their hind legs to get at foliage. They moved gracefully for such large creatures. Several infant hadrosaurs scampered around the adults, eating the leaves that dropped from the mouths of the larger animals. The dinosaurs of Jurassic Park don't breed, the recording said. The young animals you see were introduced a few months ago, already hatched, but the adults nurtured them anyway.
Yeah, so I was right about the Superman Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah. There was the rolling growl of thunder. The sky was darker, lower, and menacing.
The sky just starts attacking. The sky is falling.
Cue the music from Godzilla Monsters, that animated Godzilla movie. The literal song used in that film is when the sky falls. Anyways, yeah, looks like rain, all right, Ed Reed just said. The car started forward.
No, they hear thunder, and then, like, in the background, they see Batman.
And Tim looked back at the Hadrosaurs. Suddenly, off to one side, he saw a pale yellow animal moving quickly. There were brownish stripes on its back. He recognized it instantly. Hey! He shouted. Stop the car! What is it? Ed Regis said. Quick! Stop the car!
No!
We move on now to see the last of our great prehistoric animals, the stegosaurs, the recorded voice said. What's the matter, Tim? I saw one. I saw one in the field out there. Saw what?
Your mother.
A raptor in that field. The stegosaurs are mid-Jurassic animals evolving about 170 million years ago. The recording said several of these remarkable herbivores live here at Jurassic Park. You know, before I continue, it's funny that the raptors are the first to show signs. So in the book, it already shows signs that the dinosaurs had already figured out how to escape their enclosures, even before Dennis Nedry fucked up the system. So, I mean, the raptors were already getting out the enclosures before Dennis Nedry pulled the plug. I wish they had included that in the movie. Loudly, I can hear it through the walls.
It's
yeah,
it's not
it's so loud.
Anyways, no. You know what's funny?
I just wish they had included that in the film. That would have been so good. And I'm so glad animators like Ali Awada exist, because with his Muldoon's analog series, he's including so many things that do references from the Park book. So I'm glad. I appreciate YouTube content creators like that. Go check him out, Ali Awada.
You may have outsmarted us, but you won't make it out of this island.
We'll see about that, my good man. For you see, the boys and I have already gotten started on the bridge connecting us to the mainland.
A crude bridge. He says, we saw we made
a crude bridge connecting us to the mainland. Yes.
And I should go under the name, the false name of Mr. Pinkerton.
Gasp. Anyways.
And have some odd jobs.
Oh, I don't think so, Tim, Ed Regis said. Not a raptor. I did. Stop the car. There was a babble. The news was relayed to Grant and Malcolm. Tim says he saw a raptor. Where? Back at the field. Let's go and look. We can't go back, Ed Regis said. We can only go forward. The cars are programmed. We can't go back, Grant said. No, Regis said. Sorry, you see, it's kind of a ride. Oh, brother. This was Ed Regis's line, not Hammond's, because in the movie, Hammond says, oh, I'm sorry, it's kind of
gets deleted.
Right. He just got erased. Tim, this is Professor Malcolm, said a voice cutting in on the intercom. I have just one question for you about this raptor. How old would you say it was? Older than the baby we saw today, Tim said, and younger than the big adults in the pen. The adults were 6 feet tall. This one was about half that size. That's fine, Malcolm said. I only saw it for a second, Tim said. I'm sure it wasn't a raptor, Ed Regis said. It couldn't possibly be a raptor. Must have been one of the Aussies. They're always jumping their fences. We have a hell of a time with them. I know I saw a raptor, Tim said. I'm hungry, Lex said. She was starting to whine.
I'm thirsty.
No, she said, I'm hungry.
I know that, but I was thinking of like a third person going, I'm thirsty.
Well, good thing I got me some milk.
Some calcium. Give me some of that milk. I know you're doing the Star Wars thing, but like I'm doing the Markiplier quote. Sorry.
Dang it, Markiplier quotes.
Calcium.
They countered the Force.
No, the calcium Markiplier, whatever.
I know.
The weird.
And I was saying, dang it, those quotes countered the Force. Wait, you stop saying it.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark.
Try stopping this.
Oh.
All right. In the control room, Arnold turned to Will. What do you think the kids saw? I think it must have been an Aussie. So it's not just the raptors, but the Othnielia been jumping the fences too. There's already animals escaping the pens long before Dennis Nedry even did the sabotage.
I can imagine.
They are shooting themselves in the foot, and the movie didn't address it.
I can imagine them like, for some reason. Okay, so for some reason I can imagine like Dr. Alan Grant like getting back into the car and be like, quick kids, get back into the car. We need to go back to the park. He like does that like Joseph leap, and all of a sudden he's like at the fence. Oh no! Dr. Alan Grant is like, oh no!
Dr. Malcolm.
I'm sorry, but that.
And then Dr. Malcolm's just like, that's it.
They all look like JoJo characters now. Dr. Ian Malcolm looks like Jotaro. Well, Dr. Alan Grant looks like Joseph Joestar.
Go ahead, Mr. Joestar.
The Velociraptor is Dio.
You need to hurry up and watch Steel Ball Run. It's out on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right. Arnold nodded. We have trouble tracking Aussies because they spend so much time in the tree. The Aussies were an exception to the usual minute-to-minute control they maintained over the animals. The computers were constantly losing and picking up the Aussies, that they went into the trees and then came back down again. What burns me, Hammond said, is that we have made this wonderful park.
Oh, hold on, wait.
This fantastic park.
I haven't.
And our very first visitors are going through it like accountants.
I haven't
just
had that joke.
looking for problems. They aren't experiencing the wonders of it at all.
Oh yeah, I have another joke. It'd be funny if John Hammond was like older Darby, and then younger Darby is Dennis Nedry. I mean, think about it. He's the hacker and whatnot.
Yeah, I could. Anyways, that's there.
I thought your dinosaurs were extinct.
No wonder you're extinct.
You're not gonna hit me.
Hey, Lance Corporal Anime Guy. Good to see you.
We were just talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about you a few minutes ago. Welcome to our Jurassic Park stream. We are reading Michael Crichton's The Original Jurassic Park, the gory one.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to the gore yet, but if you want to, stick around. Maybe you'll hear some of it.
We've already swapped the characters' voices.
We've already,
like for example, Donald Gennaro with Donald the Duck.
Donald the Duck. Yeah, we're already doing voices.
And Hammond as Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, Hammond is now.
He says, "Oh, about what?
About what?
Oh, about the audio cord that I might need for my streams."
Yeah, we've been talking about that, and you gave him some advice, some very lukewarm advice, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Keep reading.
All right, continuing where we left off. That's their problem, Arnold said. We can't make them experience wonder. The intercom clicked, and Arnold heard a voice drawl. John, this is the NB over at the dock. We haven't finished offloading. When I'm looking at that storm pattern south of us, I'd rather not be tied up here if this job gets any worse. Arnold turned to the monitor showing the cargo vessel, which was moored at the dock on the east side of the island. Press the radio button. How much left to do, Jim? Just the 3 final equipment containers. I haven't checked the manifest, but I assume you can wait another 2 weeks for it. We are not well berthed here.
There's still their mothers.
No, they're birth. As in the boat. It's a shipping term, buddy.
I know that, but that's just you thought of it too. Don't lie.
I didn't. We're not well berthed here, you know, and we are 100 miles offshore.
Just the brothers are just like,
You requesting permission to leave? Oh no, wait, that's on Hammond.
No, the umbilical cord is still attached. That would
You requesting permission to leave? Yes, John. I want that equipment. Hammond said, that's equipment for the labs. We need it.
No, say it more menacing.
Yes.
Need. When it's like a need, a want, or whatever.
We need it. Yes, Arnold said. But you didn't want to put money into a storm barrier to protect the pier. So we don't have a good harbor. If the storm gets worse, the ship will be pounded against the dock. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I didn't say nothing.
I know what you were
I was thinking pound, pound.
I know what you were thinking.
I was not thinking.
I've seen.
I was thinking like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've seen ships lost that way, and you've got all the other expenses: replacement of the vessel plus salvage to clear your dock, and you can't use your dock until you do. Hammond gave a dismissing wave. Get them out of there. Permission to leave, Ann B, Arnold said into the radio. Anne. It's Ann B.
Yeah, but no, fine.
You know, like the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Oh, okay. Queen
Anne.
Anne. I thought it was called Queen Anne. Oh,
no, it was Queen Anne's Revenge.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Bro.
No, you're fine.
Learn. Do you need to go back and do your history? Damn it, Rainbow. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Lance Corporal and my guy. Comments keep roasting this man in the comments.
No,
he deserves it. All right. Anyways. Permission to leave, Ann B, Arnold said into the radio. See you in 2 weeks, the voice said. On the video monitor, they saw the crew on the docks, casting off the lines. Arnold turned back to the main console bank. He saw the land cruisers moving through fields of steam. Steam! Where are they now? Hammond said. It looks like the South Fields, Arnold said.
Okay. Oh, so it is an auxiliary.
The southern end of this island had more volcanic activity than the north. That means they should be almost to the Stegos. I'm sure they'll stop and see what Harding is doing.
All right, my turn now. Stegosaur.
All
right.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure what happens in the book is with a sick Stegosaurus rather than a sick Triceratops, like what happens in the film.
As the land cruiser came to a stop, Ellis Atlas stared through the plum. Is it plumes? Plum?
Plumes.
Plumes. I was right the first time. Plumes of steam at the Stegosaurus. It was standing quietly, not moving. A jeep with a red stripe was parked alongside it. I have to admit, that's a funny-looking animal, Malcolm said. The Stegosaurus was 20 feet long, with a huge bulky body and a vertical armor plates along its back. The tail had dangerous-looking 3-foot spikes, but the neck tapered to an absurdly small head with a stupid gaze. Like a very dumb horse.
Let me just try and let me give
like a very
my
dumb
best
horse.
Dumb horse guess.
You two look like twins in honesty now that I got a good look at the both of you. Not really.
You know,
I'm
honestly offended you would say that, Lance Corporal.
No, do the
shame on you.
Angle your eyebrows like this.
I am very disappointed in
No,
you.
angle the eyebrows. Like this. There. See, we have different eyebrow
I
shape.
am very disappointed.
His is more bushy, mine more narrow.
And he has a more fat nose. Your nose is fatter.
Whatever. And the guy, be honest, whose nose is bigger? Bobo's or whatever.
My nose is a bit more.
I have a more pointy chin. You have a more
my
stouter
chin's more. My chin's more block.
Yeah, you have fatter lips.
I don't know about that one. I do know I have a wider mouth.
Can you do this? No, the Grinch look. Do the Grinch look. Just angle your tight. I'm gonna just read.
No, I can't do it. Lance Corporal Anime Guy says, yeah, but that's the only difference as far as I can tell. Eyebrows and facial hair, but could just be the camera and lighting. I need to take off the hat and prove a point. He has a dirty blonde hair. My hair's more black.
Found it. Okay.
Stegosaur.
I found it. Yes.
Begin.
As they watched, a man walked around from behind the animal. That's all that, Dr. Harding, Regis said over the radio.
No, you gotta sound like the robot from Fallout.
Oh, wait, Fallout.
The Fallout Season 2, you know, the Mr. Handy? That's all that.
That's all
that.
that.
Dr. Harding. That's Ed Regis's voice.
That's not. I know what you're trying to. I think I know what you're trying to sound like. He's more like this. That's more.
No,
he's
that's
a British.
not the
He has a British accent.
No.
But I think I know what you're talking about.
That's all that. Dr. Harding.
That's all that. Oh, Dr. Harding, we just said over the radio.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Mr. Handy,
No.
the ghoul met. Victor.
Oh, that's not a Mr. Andy, but I think I know what you're talking about.
That is a Mr. Handy.
That's not a Mr. Andy. That's those are
the Vic bots.
They're the bots from New Vegas. I forget.
Yeah.
Securitron.
Securitron.
I think they're called Securitron.
No, Securitrons are the ones that fired those lasers.
No, yeah, you're right. Oh, I forget what they're called. Well, we forget.
We'll figure it out later. In the meantime.
Anime guy, I think you probably know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But you know what I'm talking about, Victor.
He's in. What's this word? Anthesized.
He's anesthetized.
Anesthetized. He's anesthetized the stego, which is why it's not moved. It's sick. Grant was already getting out of the car, hurrying towards the motionless stegosaur. Sorry. I'm thinking of Joseph Joestar. Sorry. Ellie got out and looked back at the second Land Cruiser as the second Land Cruiser pulled up and the two kids jumped out.
Everybody be getting out of this
What's
vehicle.
he sick with? Tim said. They're not sure, Ellie said. The great leathery plates along the stegosaur's spine drooped slightly. Bleh, sorry, my tongue. Bleh, slightly.
Fun fact for anyone who's watched the original Jurassic Park movies in the past. The scene this is derived from in the movies was done with the Triceratops. Here, it's a Stegosaurus instead.
And Tim had a book who's like, see, look, watch, look, what? Smothers.
But, well, that's because in the books, Tim was older, but in the movie, Lex was older. That's why you could consider the movie kind of like a parallel timeline or something.
Okay, anyways.
But it's funny because in the movie, the Triceratops was coming down with symptoms, but it was also sick because it was pregnant.
Anyways.
But yeah, the dinosaurs were breeding. That's why the Triceratops had
the great leathery plates along the stegosaurus spine drooped slightly. It breathed slowly, laboriously. Okay, making a wet sound with each breath. Okay, anyways. No, a wet sound with each breath.
That's the wet sound.
That's a Vader. Anyways.
Where do you think Vader got the sound from?
Stop. I'm trying to read. Here. Is it contagious? Lex said. Lex asked. Please. Anyways, They walked towards the tiny head of the. It's like he has this big body. I can imagine like he's this big body, but he's like this tiny head. Like it's you could hold it within your hand.
You can. Stegosaurs had a
I thought they had like table side head.
No,
Not like
the skull of a Stegosaurus could fit on this laptop's keyboard right here. Like the skull can fit on the keyboard. You can place it on this keypad here. That's a Stegosaurus head.
Oh, cool! So I could snap
the entire skull.
I could snap its neck.
You have
in
to
Minecraft.
You have to get that. You have to get that Stegomizer first, and its mass.
And its mass.
What?
And its mass.
I just said its mass.
Yeah, I know. I was doing it on purpose because like it's a big creature. Anyways,
You're saying it's fat?
think of them as like cows
Or
rhinos.
You speak wise words, Magic Man.
All right. Is it contagious? They walked towards the tiny head of the animal, where Grant and the vet were on their knees, peering into the Stegosaurus's mouth. I can imagine Dr. Alec Grant like heading towards the car. Quick, kids, back into the car! And leaves.
You already did this.
But instead of the iron fence, there's like a Stegosaurus there, and a spiky. This plates are like, oh no! Herman Purple!
Just like grab the flashlight, let's take a look in this thing's mouth. Like open the mouth of this Stegosaurus. It's all incisor teeth. There's no canines.
Okay, anyways. Grant into on his knees. Lex wrinkled her nose. I can't do it right now. I used to be able to do it. Yeah, there we go. I did. I used to do it more fluid.
Disgust.
Yeah, there we go. Wrinkled her nose. This thing sure is big, she said, and it's smelly. Like rotten like rotten fish.
Fish.
Okay, I thought he said something else.
Nah.
It reminded her of something she knew, but she couldn't quite place.
Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the life jacket.
In any case, she said that in any case, she had never smelled a stegosaur before. Maybe this was its characteristic odor, but she had her doubts. Most herbivores did not have a strong smell, nor did their droppings. It was reserved.
Clearly, they've never smelled goats before.
Excuse me. It was reserved for the meat eaters to develop a real stink. Is that because it's sick? Lex asked. Maybe. And don't forget the vet. Maybe don't. Ed Regis, I think, is saying this. Maybe. And don't forget the vets tranquilized it. Allie. Do you want me to have Joseph Joestar for Grant's voice?
Up to you.
Allie, have a look at this. Have a look at this tongue, Grant said. The dark purple. Purple tongue. No, it's just.
Lick.
The Stegosaurus just moves its tongue. The dark purple tongue.
Oh my god!
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Dr. Grant is now Joseph Joestar. It is now Georgia.
It is Georgia.
The dark purple tongue drooped from the animal's tongue, from the animal's mouth. Oh, it's disgusting. The vet shone a light on it so she could see the very fine silvery blisters. Microscopic, what's this? It says microvessels. Vesicles. Okay.
That was actually a line in the movie.
Microvesicles, Ellie said. Interesting.
Yeah.
We've had a difficult time with these stegos, the vet said. They're always getting sick. What are these symptoms? Ellie asked. She scratched the tongue. She scratched the tongue.
It's just like fingernails.
She scratched the tongue with her fingernail. A clear liquid exuded from the broken blister. Lex said, imbalanced distortion, labored breathing, and massive diarrhea. Oh, sure. Imbalanced distortion,
give him his video game.
I was doing it. Imbalanced distortion, labored breathing, and massive diarrhea.
That's disorientation.
Disorientation, labored breathing, and massive diarrhea. Harding said, seems to happen about once every 6 weeks or so.
I think you were right that first time when you said hard to say. You are having difficulty with these sentences.
I'm not trying to.
We're not even a full page after.
I'm not trying to. Stop it. They feed continuously? Oh, yes, Harding said. Animals. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Harding said.
Comments.
Animal this size has to take in a minimum of a minimum of 500 or 600 pounds of plant matter daily just to keep going. They're constant foragers. Then it's not likely to be poisoning from a plant, Ellie said. Constant browsers would be constantly constant. I know, but it's like the continuous. Like some other word than constant.
Give Michael Crichton a break,
or whoever edited this book. Constant browsers would be constantly sick if they were eating a toxic plant constantly, not every 6 weeks.
Don't add words.
Sorry, I get that from Celtic.
You are not Celtic Phoenix. This is not his channel. He's not welcome here. He can only exist. He can only exist in the chat.
Not every 6 weeks. Exactly, the vet said. May I? No. May I? Ellie asked. She took the flashlight from the vet. Hey, you didn't let me say yes.
I've been robbed.
Woman stealing flashlights.
William.
May I?
You
have pupillary effects from the tranquilizer. Pupillary effects from the tranquilizer, she said. A tranquilizer. The tranquilizer. I don't know why I pronounce one word and then I mix up the letters with the next word. I think I might have
roasting comments.
No, I think I might need to check to see if I have a condition or something.
Oh, you definitely have something.
She said, shining the light in the stegosaurus eye. Yes, there's a meiotic effect. Meiotic. Sorry, that one I did not know.
Meiotic, not meiotic.
Meiotic.
No, meiotic.
Yeah, meiotic. That's what I said. Meiotic.
You kept saying meiotic.
Meiotic. Aha.
I summoned Palladium Oracle Bahan.
Would love to stay and chat more, boys.
Don't call us boys.
Just say guys.
Yeah. I know what he means, but
I have work.
I have work on the morning.
On the morning.
He
just stands on the morning.
He's just standing on the morning, like. I think you mean in the morning, guy.
Gotta
hit that.
Hey.
Why you gotta hit it?
Stop being so abusive.
Yeah, stop abusing the hay, guy.
And
See
y'all
you later.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye, guy. See you later. Tip of the hat to you. But seriously, stop abusing the hay.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
What the hay, man?
Saying that sounds like
Good luck getting off the morning, by the way.
Oh, that's horrible. So,
brother.
the biotic.
Pupils are constricted.
Where?
Right here.
Pupils are constricted. But these pupils are dilated, she said. No dilation. Harding looked. There was no question. The Stegosaurus pupil was dilated and did not contract when lights shone on it. I'll be damned, he said. And that's a pharmacological effect.
Pharmacological effect.
Yes. Ellie got back on her feet and looked around. What is the animal's range? Well, he's not good with a sniper, I can tell you that.
Stegosaurus with the Stagomite tail.
Oh my god. That would be fucking deadly with a shotgun.
It basically like hitting you with a shotgun. If it ever strikes you with the tail, you're like cocks that shit back for 40 days and 40 nights and then swings it around. You're just impaled by that shit.
Language. Anyways. So about 5 square miles. Damn, poor range. Probably decent. I'm not a gun nut, so I don't know. About 5 square miles. Oh no, that's probably decent range.
It's a decent roaming range.
I don't know. I'm thinking of it. Anyways. In this general area, she asked, they were in an open meadow with scattered rocky outcrops and intermittent blooms of steam rising from the ground.
Steamed hams.
It was late afternoon, and the sky was pink beneath the lowering gray clouds.
Lion's head comes
Their
out of
range
clouds.
is mostly Their range is mostly north and east of here. That's a very limiting. Harding said. But when they get sick, they're usually somewhere around this particular area. It was an interesting puzzle, she thought. How to explain the periodicity of the poisoning. She pointed across the field. You see those low, delicate-looking bushes? West Indian. I got it.
Lilac.
I was going to say lilac. I was just trying. I was just stumbling on Indian for some reason. West Indian. I can read. Let me.
Had the compulsive.
No, it's not.
You had the compulsive impulse to say West Native American lilac.
No, I was saying West Indian, but I just pronounced
the
words.
joke. No, the joke there was that later on in life, people found it offensive to call Indians, so they labeled them as Native Americans instead of Indians. Because back when settlers first colonized America, they kept calling them Indians.
Anyways, West Indian lilac. Harding nodded. We know it's toxic. The animals don't eat it. Do you? You're sure? You're sure? Sorry.
You sure?
No, I was thinking like, you're sure? Like Nolan from anyways. You're sure?
Haven't even finished the show yet.
Yes, we monitor them on video. And I've checked droppings just to be certain. The stegos never eat the lilac bushes. Melia Azadaric.
Azadaric. Melia
Azadaric. Called China berry.
China berry.
China berry, I was saying.
Or West Indian lilac.
Contained a number of toxic alkaloids. The Chinese used the plant as a fish poison. They don't eat it. And we doubt his story. Sorry.
Ding, ding, ding.
The vet said. Interesting, Ellie said. Because otherwise, I would have said that this animal shows all the classic signs of Melia toxicity. Stupor, blistering of the mucous membranes, and pupillary dilation. She set off toward the field to examine. See, this is what I don't like about characterization of certain characters. Having your main characters somehow being smarter than the antagonist, or in this case, well, I mean, technically they're antagonist. Well, not antagonist, but it being smarter than the average.
It's not. It's just that it's just that the people, the workers of Jurassic Park in both the movie and the book, were very negligible when it came to getting Jurassic Park online. They were trying to cut costs. They were rushing to get everything up and running, and as a result, because they were negligible, they ended up running into all sorts of problems. And Nedry just simply fine-tuned and accelerated the process.
That seems fair. I'm just probably overthinking it.
No, I understand. It's very easy to nitpick at it. I'm just saying, this is one of the reasons why Jurassic Park was doomed to fail from the start.
All right. It just seems like a little convenient to put your main characters on a pedestal. Does that make sense?
Authors do that all the time.
I know that. I'm just being nitpicky. That's all.
We put our characters on a pedestal in our story.
Oh, I know that. I'm just like, I know every writer does that. I'm just saying it I don't know.
Can't the
side
character be equally matched or something?
Not necessarily that. Can't the main character learn something?
No, yeah, there are definitely instances of that happening in other sources.
Well, I mean, this happens in the book when they're learning about the zoo. And whatnot.
Yeah.
But
I'm just being continue.
Nitpicky. That's all.
Well, the reason why they came down to Jurassic Park is because they're the top minds in their fields, and naturally they're here to endorse the park, but also look around for any stuff. Ellie is a paleobotanist, so naturally she would know about plants more than a vet would.
Okay, anyways.
Jerry Harding is a vet,
I'm overthinking in the sense of other scenarios.
I understand.
It's more interesting to have characters that are learning about
well, a vet is going to learn about plants, and a botanist is going to learn about.
That's not what I meant, Nicholas.
Anyway, continue, please.
I'm trying to give you.
Blistering at the mucous membrane, pupillary dilation.
She set off toward the field to examine the plants more closely. Her body bent over the ground. You're right, she said. Plants are healthy. No sign of being eaten. None at all. And there's the 6-week interval, the vet reminded her. The stegosaurs come here how often? About once a week, he said. Stegos make a slow loop through their home range territory, feeding as they go. They complete the loop in about a week. But they're only sick once every 6 weeks. Correct, Harding said. This is boring, Mike said. Shh, Tim said. They're settlers trying to think.
think, Mark.
Think, Harding. Think.
And like, think, Settler.
No, she's more like I can imagine like Ellie Sattler standing over Harding.
Like, think, Harding.
Why
are West Indian lilac berries in the enclosure in the first place? You're setting them up to die.
It's so perfect.
What will they have after 600
After 6 weeks? No, that's
after 6 weeks.
They'll have me.
Me, Dr. Sattler. They'll still have me as their pet.
She just like flies to the car. Instead of like walking back to the car, I'm like
she
flies to the car.
Dr. Malcolm watches her go. No, like Dr. Malcolm watches her go. Like, you will remember to wash your hands before you eat anything.
She flies out of the plant, and the poop like comes and disintegrates the atmosphere. Just get burned up.
We have Invincible on our mind, and you can tell we just recently watched a couple episodes of season 4. Why are we like this? Why are we incorporating every other source of media into Jurassic Park?
It's so hot. My friends.
Oh my goodness. We got characters from Fallout, we got characters from Star Wars, we got Invincible references. We got everything in this RavenWood Reads session. All for Jurassic
I was going to do
Park.
a way to prove me where like think.
Think.
Yeah. But the think mark. I think Harding was much harder. It's funny.
Think, Piglet, think. I devour honey because I'm a bear.
Here's.
It's literally called Pooh's Corner for a reason.
Enough. Please stop. Okay. Just thinking. Just unsuccessfully, she said, walking further out into the field. Behind her, she heard Lex saying, "Anybody want to play a little? Anybody want to play a little pickle?" Ellie stared at the ground. The field was rocky in many places. She could hear the sound of the surf somewhere to the left. There were berries among the rocks. Perhaps the animals were just eating the berries, But that didn't make sense. West Indian lilac berries were terribly bitter, unless they like things are terribly bitter.
A stegosaurus diet can vary. Maybe like dark chocolate, they like bitter things. There's some people that like bitter things.
Finding anything? Grant said, coming up to join her. Ellie sighed. Just rocks, she said. We must be near the beach because all these rocks are smooth.
Rough, smooth. Rough, smooth.
Excuse me. Who? And they are in funny little piles. Funny little piles, Grant said. All over. There's one pile right there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
She pointed. As soon as she did, she realized what she was looking at. The rocks were worn, but it had nothing to do with the ocean. The stegosaurs were just looking at the rocks.
Oh my god! That's fucking disgusting.
These rocks were heaped in small piles, almost as if they had been thrown down that way. They were piles of gizzard stone. What's a gizzard stone? That's something I don't know.
I believe it's something like kidney stones.
Oh.
They're like the gizzard of a reptile. They pass.
So they were like the gizzards. It's like cherries. I can imagine this stegosaur with a gizzard stone. I know. Anyways. Many birds and crocodiles swallowed small stones, which collected in a muscular pouch in the digestive tract called the gizzard.
Yep.
Squeezed by the muscles of the gizzard, the stones helped crush tough plant food before. Stop doing that. Tough plant food before it reached the stomach, and thus assisted digestion. Some scientists thought dinosaurs also had gizzard stones. For one thing, dinosaur teeth were too small. Oh, dinosaur have too small teeth.
Look at a T-Rex's teeth. Now
We're
look
too
at
small.
now look at ours. Now look
And
at a T-Rex tooth. Now back to ours.
And
Sadly, it's not ours.
and too little worn to have been used for chewing food. It was presumed that dinosaurs swallowed their food whole and let the gizzard stones break down the plant fibers. And some skeletons have been found with an associated pile of small stones in the abdominal area, but it had never been verified. And before this author gets off track, gizzard stones, Grant said. I think so, yes. They swallow these stones, and after a few weeks, the stones are worn smooth. So they regurgitate them, leaving this little pile, and swallow fresh stones. And when they do, they swallow berries as well, and get sick. I'll be damned, Grant said. I'm sure you're right. He looked at the pile of stones, brushing through them with his hand, following the instinct of a paleontologist. Then he stopped. Ellie, he said, take a look at this. Put it there, babe, right in the old mitt, Lex cried, and Gennaro threw the ball to her.
Here's the wind-up. Boom! And it sticks there.
She threw it back so hard his hands stung.
That his hand
stung. Take
it easy. I don't have a glove.
You
I don't have a glove.
You wimp, she said contemptuously.
Contemptuously.
Oh, contemptuously. Annoyed, he fired the ball. At her and heard it smack in the leather. Now that's more like it, she said, standing by the dinosaur. Gennaro continued to play catch as he talked to Malcolm.
How do you suggest you fit into your theory?
It's predicted, Gennaro said. Malcolm said. Gennaro shook his head.
Is anything not predicted by your theory?
Look, Malcolm said, it's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me. It's chaos theory.
Oh.
But I notice nobody's willing to listen to the consequences of the mathematics because they imply very large consequences for human life.
Well, who can blame them? Nobody has time for math.
Much larger than Heisenberg's principle or Gödel's theorem. Gödel's theorem, which everybody rattles on about. Those are actually rather academic considerations, philosophical considerations. Considerations. But chaos theory concerns everyday life. Do you know why computers were first built?
No!
Yeah. Shut up. Burn it in there.
Burn it in there.
Like CL. Computers were built in the late 1940s because mathematicians like John von Neumann, with an extra N, thought that if you had a computer, a machine to handle a lot of variables simultaneously, you would be able to predict the weather.
Oh.
Weather would finally fall into human understanding, and men believed that dream for the next 40 years. For the next 40 years, they believed that prediction was just a function of keeping track of things.
And yet the weathermen still can't accurately predict the weather to this day.
If you knew enough,
he gets lucky every now and then, but Georgia more often than not throws the weathermen for a loop.
If you knew enough, you could predict anything. That's been a cherished scientific belief since Newton. Okay. And chaos theory throws it right out the window.
We are.
Take your theory and shove it up.
Go take your theory and ram it up your butt.
It says that you can never predict certain phenomenon at all. You can never predict the weather more than a few days away. All the money that has been spent on long-range forecasting, about $500 million in the last few decades, is money wasted. It's a fool's errand. It's as pointless as trying to turn lead into gold. We look back at the alchemists and laugh at what they were trying to do, but future generations will laugh at us in the same way. We've tried the impossible and spent a lot of money doing it because, in fact, there are great categories of phenomenon that are inherently unpredictable.
Now comes the part where we throw the hats back and laughter. Ready?
Yes, and it is astonishing how few people care to hear it. Malcolm said, I again wonder why. I gave all this information to Hammond long before he broke ground on this place. You're going to engineer a bunch of prehistoric animals, and there's no I in animals. Mammals?
That's a
typo?
Yeah. Sometimes the printing press misses things.
And set them on an island? Fine! A lovely dream. Charm! But it won't go as planned. It is inherently unpredictable, just as the weather is.
Yeah, so, in this?
Janov said. Yes, I also told him where the deviations would occur. Obviously, the fitness test. Sorry, obviously, the fitness of
Fitness gram patient.
the dinosaurs had to do this fucking test.
The velociraptors. Well, yes, naturally. How do you think we stay in such good shape?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Obviously, the fitness of the animals to the environment was one area. This stegosaur is 100 million years old. It isn't adapted to our world. The air is different. The solar radiation is different. The land is different. The insects are different. The sounds are different. Your mother is different. The vegetation is different. Everything is different. Different is different.
Everything is also.
The oxygen content is decreased. I thought he was going to say different.
Everything is also.
The oxygen content is decreased. This poor animal's like a human being at 10,000 feet altitude. Listen to him wheezing.
And in other areas,
Broadly speaking, the ability of the park to control the spread of life forms, because of the history of evolution, is that life escapes all barriers.
Ding.
Life breaks free. Life expands to new territories, painfully, perhaps even dangerously. But life finds a way.
He said the thing. He said the line.
Malcolm shook his head. I don't mean to be physiological, but there it is. Gennaro looked over. Ellie and Grant were across the field, waving their arms and shouting. Did you get? It's just a notification.
Yes.
Did you get my Coke? Snorts. Dennis as Muldoon came back into the control room. Muldoon didn't bother to answer. He was just that cool. My Coca-Cola. My Coca-Cola.
When you walk into the neighborhood, pop it like it's hot. When the pimp try to get at you, pop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
And when the nigga throwing that at you,
Language.
that's the song.
Okay. We just don't say that word. Anyways.
Well, that's why I murmured when the nigga's throwing at it.
Okay, Caleb, that's very close. That was very close calling that. Okay.
Very close, but not quite.
Didn't bother to answer. He went directly to the monitor and looked at what was happening. Over the radio, he heard Harding's voice saying, "Stay up, finally, handle on now." "What's that about?" Muldoon said. They're down by the south point," Arnold said. That's why they're breaking up a little. I'll switch them to another channel. But they found out.
No, you gotta give Arnold
I'm trying.
the Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm trying, but my throat's getting parched here.
Well, that's why I brought milk.
Well, I didn't.
Stay hydrated, Miss Amigos.
But that's why they're breaking up a little. I'll switch them to another channel. But they found out what's wrong with the stegos. Eating some kind of berry. Hammond Dunn. I knew we'd solve that sooner or later. He said.
You just
not-
do not have that.
That's not very impressive.
Gennaro said. He had the white fragment. Sorry.
Oh,
No larger than a postage stamp.
White.
Up on his fingertip in the fading light.
You sure about this, Alan?
Absolutely sure. Where's my Herman Purple? I can check it with this camera here. This is a very expensive Kodiak camera. Like this. Anyways, absolutely sure, Grant said. What gives it away is the patterning on the interior surface. The interior curve. Turn it over and you'll notice a faint pattern of raised lines, making roughly triangular shapes. Sorry.
Yes, I see them.
Well, I've dug out 2 eggs with patterns like that at my site in Montana.
You're saying this is a piece of dinosaur eggshell?
Absolutely! Absolutely sure, Grant said. What gives it away is the patterning on the interior surface.
You have acquired dinosaur eggshell.
The interior curve. Turn it over and you'll notice a faint pattern of raised... Oh, no, sorry. Absolutely. I don't know how he makes those two up.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Grant said. Harding shook his head.
He speaks normally in the show too. He's not always shouting.
Absolutely,
Jotaro, my boy.
Absolutely. Harding shook his head. These dinosaurs can't breed.
Evidently you can't.
Gennaro said. That must be a bird egg, Harding said. We have literally dozens of species on the island. Grant shook his head. Look at the curvature. The shell is almost flat. That's from a very big egg. And notice the thickness. And notice the and notice the thickness of the shell. Unless you have ostriches on this island, it's a dinosaur egg. But they can't possibly but they can't possibly breed, Harding insisted. All the animals are female. All I know, Grant said, is that this is a dinosaur egg, Malcolm said. Can you tell the species? Yes, Grant said. It's a picture. It's a velociraptor egg. You can then cue the the intense the JoJo music where it's like where something has been discovered or something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yes, Grant said. That's a velociraptor egg.
Control.
And now this is
We're back to the control room.
And this is where we leave.
And this is where we'll take a break for tonight.
I think I like the choosing to use Dr. Grant for choosing Joseph Joestar for Dr. Grant's voice. I think you should give it a try the next time you read Dr. Grant.
Yeah,
the next time.
I'll try.
Well,
this was something that was also hinted at in the films, in the movie Jurassic Park, when they were wandering through the jungle. Grant literally stumbled upon that nest, and there were little baby raptor footprints leading away from the nest site. Unfortunately, we never got to see what became of those baby raptors in the films. We do know what happened to most of them in the books, just not in the films. But we will get to that soon. They left up so much in the films. They have so much to work with. But it's still an amazing movie, regardless.
But we need to get back to watching Invincible.
Yeah.
Invincible?
Yeah, we got stuff to catch up on.
Yeah, we have some stuff to catch up on. And tomorrow is going to be Sunday, so we'll have to...
is it Resident Evil 3 streaming?
Resident Evil stream video. I'll have to stream a Minecraft stream, and he'll have to stream a Resident Evil stream.
So be sure you're available to watch those and catch catch us on those games
I'll look up
first.
there.
So you won't miss. Well, I'm also checking the live chat. And if you enjoyed this video, everyone, make sure you hit the like button. And if you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. It lets us know what your thoughts are, and it encourages us to continue, popping out more videos like this and producing more and more per your encouragement. And be sure to hit the subscribe button, because it lets us know that you're supporting our channel, and it helps us out to allow us to continue doing this sort of content that we like to do, and hopefully it'll help us be able to do even more that we want to do on the channel in the future. But for now, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you won't miss a beat here on the Random Fandom with myself, the Dominic Rex, and RavenWood as well.
Yes,
and until next time, everyone, cheers, much love as always.
There's something I also have to tell you. After I'm done with the Minecraft stream, there will be 2 other streams that I will plan for this week, and that would be the one stream that would be not planned for this week. Sorry, planned for later this month or later. Yeah, for later this month. The first stream would be that I would like how he has a weekly Resident Evil stream. I will have a weekly BioShock stream.
Yes, you're going to be playing BioShock.
So while I'll play BioShock, he'll play Resident Evil.
Also, another thing, we are going to softly introduce Friday Night Fights.
No,
with a Z.
No.
Every Friday night, we will try out a different fighting game.
No.
On stream. Yes.
No. Start introduce a new.
I'm talking about like Dragon Ball Fighters, Blaze Blue games.
I don't play fighting games.
You mash.
I don't.
You mash.
Don't introduce something that we may or may not do.
Well, one of us will do it.
Well, regardless. But I will do another stream covering the what I can promise is covering the lightsaber that I got 2 years ago. About
roughly a year and a half ago.
Anyways,
he didn't get me a lightsaber while we were at the Dragon Con event. While we were at the Dragon Con over in Atlanta.
Well, anyways, more about that later.
Yeah.
See y'all.
Next time you'll have to get me one.
I'll do a Transformers video, and then hopefully 2 Star Wars videos if they if they arrive on time. See y'all soon in the next one. Bye-bye.
Just much love as always. We tip our hats to y'all.
Bye-bye.
Oh, did you hit? Not yet.
No, give me a second. Oh, bye-bye.